With Rob Lewis, I'm Jesse Simonton, VolQuest.com, recapping Jeremy Pruitt's opening press conference. We talked to all the coordinators, Rob. What was kind of your overall reactions day one? Fall camp starts tomorrow.
Well, I mean, you got two new coordinators, but despite that, and you heard like Coach Rumph talk about it and Jeremy talk about it. I think just the comfort level that the staff feels, and you would presume the players feel from being in the program for the second year, having the same expectations, knowing what the standards are. I mean, I just think there's a familiarity around here that. Whereas, last year obviously wasn't like that.
Jeremy didn't say a whole lot in about 20 minutes. He did clear up for the fact that D'Angelo Gibbs, likely to redshirt, still waiting on Aubrey Solomon. No real new update on Trey Smith either. I know the expectation is that the optimism is that he's going to be able to play, but Jeremy was not particularly firm on that stance today.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all expect him to go. I got the impression Coach Pruitt was just trying to temper things and not, ramp up the expectations for the kid and try to manage it, to some degree. It's obviously going to be probably the first guy a lot of us look for tomorrow.
A lot of talk about fundamentals, toughness, execution, kind of the focus of the first week or two of practice. But we also got to meet with all the coordinators. I think you and I would both agree if we got to talk to Jim Chaney every week, our job will be so much better and more enjoyable. What was kind of some of your biggest takeaways from that 10 minutes with Jim?
I mean, he's a delight. I mean, he's funny, first of all. He's really smart. He
can tell stories.
Yeah, he's genuine. And, I kind of thought, a couple of takeaways. One, I mean, he talked about that I thought was – very genuine. He talked about just how as he gets older, he enjoys, the players so much more, the relationships. From an X's and O's standpoint, I thought the most interesting thing he said was you can't coach around your offensive line. If you can't block people, you can't play football, especially in this league.
Yeah, and I asked him specifically about continuity, and he made a joke that defensive coaches, they always think that you can move a tackle or guard to one other position the day before the game. Offensive coaches want to know the starting lineup on day 2 of practice. He said it's going to be somewhere in between. Wrapping up some of the other coaches. T. Martin said Marquez Callaway could be Juju Smith-Schuster, said he ran a 4.4. I thought that was notable. Chris Rumph, what was kind of your takeaway from, Tennessee's outside linebackers coach?
Like kind of what we've been talking about and writing about, that just like us, he doesn't know what the answer is opposite Darrell Taylor. So, I think that's going to be a big deal here in fall camp, a big question mark. He talked about DeAndre Johnson, likes what he's seen, but didn't exactly – just stamp him and say, this is our guy.
Kept the buzz going on Roman Harrison, too. We also will have plenty of coverage from today's 4 or 5 press conferences. Derek Ansley, Kevin Scher, obviously T. Martin, Jim Chaney, and Pruitt. Catch us up at VolQuest.com. Practice starts tomorrow.